Hi, I'm Jeff Doyle. Welcome to this episode of Tracking 200. I'm up in New Hampshire today, about as far north as I can get for the last weekend, and it's hard to believe that this journey to track a 200-pound buck is coming to an end. This is pretty much my last chance. I don't think I'll get out tomorrow on Sunday, so I've got to make the most of it today. I'd never been up to this woods before, but I wanted to come as far north as I could. So I picked a spot on the map and I just got up here. We've got, probably close to 16 inches of snow, just powder. It's perfect. It's very cold, about 15 degrees. And I'm the only person that's come up this road today, and just about to where I wanted to get. I cut a couple doe tracks and then a little bit further. One of those big bruiser buck tracks walking right down this logging road. So I could barely sleep last night knowing I was going to be coming up here, and the only thing that I was worried about was trying to cut one of these big tracks. So I've got that under my belt at the moment. It's just a matter of going and tracking them down. The snow means we're going to have not much definition, but hopefully I'll be able to tell based on his width and stride that it's him. Looks like he's chased these doe a little bit, so just one of those big tracks, you just get you pumped up. So we'll see what happens. So it's a little sketchy getting up this road, having to stay on the compacted snow, getting off into the powder. You just sink right down in, but I just took it nice and slow and was able to keep it under control. Now I got up here to this cut, and that's where I cut those tracks. The woods are just deathly quiet, so I won't be able to do much talking. I'm down here in this swamp trying to sort things out. Just taking it real slow. I think they ran across the road, but I wanted to get a good idea what they're doing down here. I didn't know if something else was still down here because some of the tracks are coming down, some of the tracks are going up. It looks like there could be actually two bucks. This buck's dogging a doe. They ran down the ring. She's trying to lose him in this thick stuff. They keep crisscrossing here. So with this deep powder, I'm really just kind of guessing which track is which. And I've been kind of suspecting I might have got off that buck track, the big one. I just took this track up under this pine tree where there's not as much snow, and I can see the detail now, and it's not that big buck track, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that in the deep stuff. Well, I come to the conclusion that this isn't the track I was on either, so I'm not sure just where I went wrong, but that buck gave me the slip. Probably when he was chasing, I lost track of him. Fresh moose track here. So, I got this big clear cut, but the snow is really deep, and it's pretty much impossible to be quiet walking across it. So my plan is to get over here into where they haven't cut, and work my way up and around. Hopefully the wind will be in my favor. I'm like 95% confident that buck, he cut through this clear cut one way or another, whether I lost him down low or up in here. So I'm gonna see if I can pick his track up on the way around. And at least I'll have chance of partially staying dry, one, but also still empty to the point where I'm not making a ton of noise and I can maybe get a shot at something if I do happen to bump into one. So the buck just turned. He's got some scat here that's not frozen yet, so this track's super fresh. He's got to be right here. Jumped him. Probably on the first pass through here. Well, I thought it was going to happen today. We finally got onto a big buck track and was able to freshen it up. That buck was, weaving left and I was weaving right, and at any point we could have crossed each other's path. As it turned out, he ended up making a loop down to the road where I was parked and then coming back and cutting his track, and that track was perpendicular to the one I was on, so I didn't really pick up that it was him. I stayed on him and I went down and came back around, and when I cut his track that first time, I probably jumped him, and he headed back up into the mountains here. But it was close. It would have worked out nice had I got him right down close to the truck. But it just goes to show that, getting a buck that weighs 200 pounds is a huge accomplishment. And, I want to say congratulations to anybody in New Hampshire that got theirs this year, whether it was 200 pounds or whether it was just your deer. Congratulations. You get the experience of getting out in the woods, getting, some wholesome venison, and, hopefully you had some fun doing it. So I sure did, even though I didn't get one here in New Hampshire. I had a great year, and you can check out some of the other videos and see, those hunts. As far as tracking 200 goes, it was a big success this year. A lot more people tuned in than I ever expected, and I really appreciate everybody's comments, everybody's likes, and sharing the episodes in the series. And so, given the fact that I didn't get one this year, it looks like we'll be back next year. So we'll see you on the trail.